All right, let's finish this up. I cleaned off one table. Yay. Proud of myself. All right, so I was cleaning off the table, putting these cards away. Um, I'm seeing commitment here. It was by itself in reverse. Also, one of these cards, one of my flashcards from my Sesame Street deck, it fell on the floor. I'm not about to pick it up right now, but I noticed that it's saying in, like a little person in, or somebody sent their son in. Somebody sent somebody in a window. It's just the way that it's, kind of just cleaned up all those cards that was on the floor and stuff. It's the way it was sitting there. Somebody could have let somebody in a window. And then I noticed that these two cards were here. Okay. And we got Colonel Mustard and then the candlestick, but the candlestick was out here in reverse. So I don't know if this is like somebody, it's like how somebody might let themselves into a place. It's even making me think about the beach park birthday Airbnb that I had by myself. Um, I don't know why I'm thinking back to that moment, because at the time I was hearing earlier, or no, yesterday when I was driving down to Illinois. I was about to go down to Illinois to pick somebody up. Right before I crossed the border, the mission was aborted, but it made me think about when I got that Airbnb, and then I don't know, I kept on looking at that window. It was a window in the bedroom or something. But I don't know why I kept on, I don't know, feeling something queasy about the window. So I was really, my Ace of Cup was really full at that time. So I could have been picking up on something that happened there at any time. Okay. But I just remember that. I'll put pictures up maybe of when I went to that Airbnb for my birthday by myself just for the weekend to relax. Um, but what, I don't know why I'm getting like Colonel Mustard in the upright, and then we have um the candlestick in reverse. I could have sworn it was. And then we have Mr. Green in the reverse. So somebody could have blamed, like, because that's what I'm hearing, that for these type of people that have this kind of intel, it's like you have control over it. For one of us, because somebody got a conservatorship or something like this, you don't. So this could be like somebody doing something in my name, saying that they me, or somebody saying that they the Christ, doing something in the Christ name. Somebody going into the Empress's money accounts. What did we say yesterday? Can you stop that? And then buying stuff or purchasing stuff or doing things with the Empress's money. Somebody could be actually then pulled off the fact that they're the Empress or a higher power being. Also, it made me think about own network and be in the reverse. If this is something that's, um, if it's a network like own network, because own network ain't like HBO or nothing, but its own network because it's a brand with Oprah. It could be something personal like that, that somebody was supposed to be written to inherit, and somebody changed something in the family room. Oh, okay, it's still out here. Because I was putting these cards away too. And somebody changed something in the family room. There could have been a deal made. You change this, we do this. Because when the card was in reverse, but when I was cleaning up, I put it in the upright. It's like, let's just do this union, maybe strictly something or something, but something is not worth the wait. Okay. Somebody could have been having somebody geeked up about something, like starting a record label or a TV show or something like this, and something is not going as good as somebody thought it would. But it made me think that something like, remember I told you they're trying to do like, and they're trying to poison all the big brands. So it would be something like own network falling and somebody promising to bring something else in. but it may not be working in that way. But I'm wondering if this is what we're picking up on, what we were picking up in the car, and this has something to do with it. Because like we got S-tard. I don't know why that's saying that. Okay. Um and then we got Mr. Green in reverse. Somebody could be showing back up in the feed here. This person could be in reverse with what they did with a Kindle stick. Girl, somebody's name could be Kindle. Somebody could use a Kindle reading device or used to when they were really popular. Um, I hate those things. I like books. I like the real thing. But let's see. It's something about what somebody's doing. It's like, oh, a plot. Like, I'm even going back to like 2 years ago when my basement flooded and I had to pack up all the things that I like to do in my house. You know, somebody was trying to make sure that they could record me for 2 years not doing anything or saying, I don't, when I got 25 years of being creative, I got 20 years worth of craft stuff. That's the only thing. Like, if you take out my craft stuff out this house, there's nothing in this house really out of all the people. That's how much shit I have when it comes to my creation station, right? So I don't know. It's like somebody's trying to. Oh, also I was hearing like, okay, so say somebody they're trying to say somebody's a hermaphrodite or somebody's in your lineage. I'm getting more like Florida. It was some stuff that I was reading about, like I can't remember what tribe it is in Florida. But and then it was incorporating into like some of the bigger names like Rothschild, like some of the families that had like starts, big starts and stuff in Florida. And it was something, it was like a whole, like, I don't know, mixture kind of thing of like how something started, like with the particular tribes of Native Americans or Indians and these particular people in the start there. And there was a lot, there was something about LGBTQ in them too. And some of these cultures, some of the cultural things that they did that could be seen as that. Like I said, with cross dressing or certain things like this with some of the Native American tribes. So I was thinking like somebody could come from a tribe, an ancestral tribe like this, where these people may be more prone to, doing those type of transformations. So I don't know if there's like people watching you to see. This could be something that people were supposed to do a long time ago with someone. Um, this could be also why they were sneaking in so much with like Canada and other these other places about children being able to choose their sex, and go through the process, even if their parents don't want them to. I just wonder, but if I'm wondering if they're talking about older children that got denied their cultural rights or something like this, or their ancestral rights or past rites of passage. And these people could be older and then now they're having to choose something. Okay. That's kind of like what I was getting, a little bit of that too. And somebody could be observing a person and saying you have to go through a transformation because of who you are or who your people are. And it's almost like Inanna in Erestrigo, or whatever her name is, making her take off articles or pieces of herself and give them away. But nobody's doing that to me this day. I think somebody has been doing it to me, but your ass gonna pay for it. Okay. So it's something like that. And I was thinking, what if this was something where they have to give away, parts of themselves? Or if somebody turned it into something sinister like that over time, or what? Okay. Your dignity, things like this, your Ace of Cups, if this is things that people are trying to take away from an individual out of jealousy or something like this. Also, I was getting a lot of, goodness, what is her name? I don't have my other phone either. The Hawaiian goddess, okay, or Pacific goddess, the volcano goddess. I can't remember her name right now. But her sister kept on stealing her mate, okay? her sister kept stealing her mate. But I was thinking something is like not fair and not balanced. It's like these people trying to, they're already in the club or whatever per se, and somebody's using their means from inside the club to force you out of the club or to restrict you from coming into the club. What I mean by that, somebody had 20 years of, these intervals of them getting large lumps of money to invest in themselves because of whatever this is that they're connected to, even if they were taking this or stealing these opportunities from me or you. And so this person is perfected grooming themselves. You're supposed to be one of these pink girls, okay? I was looking at the movie Wicked, and I was getting Wick, like Wick Kids or Wick, okay? Because it was pink, and Kids green was like shoes or the bottom of somebody's feet, or shoes walk through grass. You know, I was getting like breaking it down like that, okay? Um, but you could be one of these pink kids or something like this, um but somebody blocks you from opportunities to be able to tend to yourself or really cater to yourself, okay? So if they're looking at girls right now for like a harvest thing or to sacrifice, somebody wants to they're saying you don't get up and do your hair every day at 5 o'clock in the morning, so we think that you should be a boy next lifetime or something like this. And it's like, no. I mean, see, I feel like somebody gonna have a hard time dealing with me, straight up, okay? Because like it's like, yeah, nah. I'm glad that these people denied me for everything, so I don't have to listen to nothing. Nobody. That might be why I can't hear what these people saying, or the ancestral route is not for me. Because again, y'all know angels and ancestors always, messengers come out on reverse all the time in this channel, more than it's in the upright. So there's something wrong with somebody here, could be me, right? As a son of God, that's a difference than an angel of God or a demons of God or the devil, or it's different. So who is this? Chicka something? I don't know what her name. No, Chickadee. I think that's from the Friday Night Freddy. This, I need my glasses. Hold on. But this is just what this, like I said, wings to fly. This could also be people, these people don't have a place in the, they don't actually have a place in the privileged lady, but they're making it that way. Or what I said about some of these larger corporations, that a world card energy or somebody like this is the one that obtains all of those things. It's not greed. That's the way it goes, to keep everything collected and keep everything glued together and strong. That's how it goes. Those children are mainly usually made. You don't take nothing from them because they're made, when they plug into these systems and servers, they're made to be able to function in all of those areas, even rather without knowing it, right? So these things have already been set out in the behind the scenes some kind of way. So somebody saying that's not fair. This person, I'm that person's ancestor too, or something. They ain't got shit to do with what this is. Whatever we're talking about over here, it don't have nothing to do with these other people that don't think it's fair, or people that want to bitch and moan about something like that. How do you think that for of years, these things were left? Uh, why Hollywood and things like this have been so strong over the years, and why it was put together like that, because everybody cannot, they're not built to plug into those particular servers. It's just not. And so, you know, I think that some people were arguing about something, but it's like, look at yourselves. Whatever this is, oh, that's not my phone. Whatever this is, they're not caring about the collective. They just want to be a part of something that they're not supposed to be a part of. That's why, again, even these big name families and stuff like this, they have a lot of children in their families, but a lot of these people do not make it to the limelight or are not famous like that, or people are not talking about all the children from these particular, I'm gonna stop saying specific names, but okay, we'll use Soros this time. It's something here, okay? They don't announce it, even if some of these people, pass away in the background and things like this, and stuff starts getting moved around. They don't announce it or nothing like this. And it's not always in big corporations, not always a particular child when it comes to some of these corporations or companies that takes over something. I feel like something something we're talking about here is a, I don't know, it's the nature of the thing. It's almost like, yeah, y'all have this for 30 years and then this moves back over here or da 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 da. It's something else that was done here. Okay. It's somebody's doing something the wrong way or something and they're acting like it's not the wrong way. And like I said, I haven't sat down with any, I don't think I've ever been face to face with a billionaire a day in my life. So it's not like I sneak in these meetings and talk with these people or something. I don't know if these, again, there could be something telepathically happening or something like this. I don't know who I'd be talking to or who be talking to me all the time, mm, but there's no way I would be telling you this or know what to tell you here is what I'm trying to say with what I'm doing on this platform. It's like people know it when they hear it. You could either be a good person and do what you're supposed to be doing, or you could be somebody that don't want to be that. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. So this could also be because somebody was supposed to be like a power couple coming up in this awkward time. And everybody was jealous of that. So they just decided to like destroy something because they didn't like who was being picked to have this transformation and come out together or come out in some type of way. Come out party or come whatever. Coming out, I want the world to know. Okay. Um, but there's something like this. So people could have been trying to keep you broke or change your lifestyle because I was thinking, I'm not getting any less money than I usually always get. It's just what I have to do with it now. Something like this, but why is it hard for me to buy clothes and stuff like this that I need and things like this? But I feel like there's something else going on here. To make somebody seem like they don't like girly stuff or they don't like makeup or they don't like to do their hair or get their hair done or whatever this is, so that somebody could be forced to transform or be a stud or a soft stud or move into even going through a full-blown transformation. And this is somebody else's idea. Somebody's trying to clock your shit or something like this. Or this is somebody that don't even have the right or the authority. They slept their way to the top, or they got there because of some lucky something, or because they shot you down, or they stole something from you, and now they feel like they sitting over you. But when it comes to the order of things, you're really not. So you could put the person up there all you want to, but they're not above me. And then they're gonna have to probably more than likely step down or something's gonna happen and you're gonna see why you shouldn't have did that in the first place, trying to be funny. And then this is what you got. So with some of these people, you ain't even gotta tell them nothing. You ain't gotta do nothing. It's gonna show. And it's gonna be like, man, and when somebody else or big people come in the room and they compare the two, they're going to say, you knew this shit in the first place. Look at this person's demeanor. Look at this person and look at this person. I ain't even talking about looks. Look at what they were doing all this time and look at what come on, man. You knew better than that shit in the first place. You was just going off of your feelings or who was getting your dick wet at the time. It's something like this, okay? All right. So a lot of these women do that, or they be very super super submissive to a man, or they cause this rainstorm over a household, and when the man run out screaming trying to look for some private part to get into, they're the ones there. Like these are succubus, incubus energies too. Because if these are men that really cared about the women in some kind of sense, even if they just was with them for a long time, how Glassglow, I think his name was, on Discovery of Witches. He was with Diana for a while and they had like a bond, but it wasn't like lovers, but it was like a bond that they shared or something, a closeness that they shared. Um, but it's something like, I don't know, um, that there's emotions there, okay, between two, okay. Hmm, mm, you know, working hard at something, and that person is the one always around you, and then that ass look fat one day, and y'all both been kind of, stressed out or something, and something go down. Somebody was an opportunist here. And, men is stupid. It's like Sansa telling what you call it. Men are stupid. They do stupid things for women. Like somebody made that kind of move. I feel like this is something that I'm picking up on right now. And then, like, I talk about these men very harshly because mostly these men are given these jobs because they're a man, and I like to put emphasis on it because it should be who is prepared. So if it's between a man and a woman is seeming to be more disciplined at the time, if you care about the company, the country, the nation, the whatever you running, the family or whatever, why wouldn't you just do the right thing? You knew that woman actually she's the first woman in a long time um that could have been used for that position, but you wanted to be a dweeb or you want to be something, you want to be whatever you want to be. But I'm telling you, what a lot of these people, these women be around these men because of you or me. And then they wiggle their way in and everything like this and try to act like everything is copacetic. And the whole time, the man can't even realize that that woman was only being that nice to you and doing this because they wanted to get back at that woman from 20 years ago when she liked the boy and some boy said, well, I don't like you. I like that other girl. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of women try to lie on me or something. I'm looking at this name Diamond right here, and that was making me think about this girl named Diamond that I met when I was in Texas, and I was by myself, new to the Rainbow Coalition program, and I had walked up in there and these girls was kind of like scoping me out or whatever. And I was sitting on the bleachers like far away from them. I was nervous because, you know, I was we were new to that part of Texas. I think we had just moved over there and everything, you know, whatever. I was a pretty independent though, because there was a long bus drive and a long walk to that place to go to that youth center every day. But I used to take it or I would go with my sister or I would go by myself. And so I remember that day, how the sun was shining and everything, and those girls were sitting there looking at me, and then I was like, and then I think maybe that same day or the next day, they was like, "Oh, girl," or by the middle of the day, people start warming up, and they were like, "Oh, why don't you go over there? Tell that boy, you see that boy over there? He's cute." I'm like, "Yeah, he cute or whatever." And then they're like, "Can you go over there and tell him that this girl right here like him or whatever like this?" And then we went outside to play or whatever, and they were out in the field, and I think I went up to him, and I'm like, "Oh, well, they wanted me to say this girl right here." She like you or whatever. And he was like, "Oh, you new here or something?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then he was like, something like this. And he was like, "Oh, well, yeah, I've been seeing them there or something like this." And then he's like, "But I like you or something." I'm like, "How the fuck you just like me? I just got here." And so, and then and then I don't know if these girls got mad or something like this. And like I said, we were new to that area, I think, or my mom and them had already lived there, and I had just came back off from like a year with my dad or the summer with my dad, and it was something strange like that where we just came back from, like, it was a weird time for me. And I do remember this. And then the guy was like, "Yeah, I don't really, I seen them looking at me or something." He was like, "But I kind of like you." And then I'm like, "Oh, what the heck?" And then I don't know, like the next day, I was just sitting there, and then him and his brothers came over there, and then me and his brothers, and then my sister and his brothers, and we just started all like playing together or whatever. And whenever we would go for the lunch to go to the gas station to get snacks and stuff, we would all walk there together. And I didn't know them girls. I didn't owe that girl nothing, and he was cute. I didn't know that girl from nothing. But you know, I be wondering if these things are tied together, events, right? Um, yeah, I'll be wondering if these are tied together events. Okay, the little boy name was Polk. If you think about it, that's like a popular name, or there could have been a Polk in the presidency or in the government or something. Um, so I don't know. We got Diamond here and we got Pinata in the reverse. So the punching bag or whoever somebody used to be beating up on, or again, there could have been a battle or something like this. I told you I feel like somebody is trying to make me go through to my childhood and go back in certain certain instances where naturally, if somebody was looking at that as a battle, even though I didn't know. See, that's why I said these kids could have been already reincarnate and they had a head start on me. So this, whatever was going on, it could have hit them hard. They could have called on their ancestors. It's something different about me and these people all over, right? So, to me, that was just a little thing. Whatever had happened, we went on. But somebody could be going back and rewriting everything so that this person or everybody that I defeated with my natural instincts, they're making me go through as a child and be defeated by these people and be hurt by these people because people think that I didn't suffer any pain. You get what I'm saying? Although I did, because I noticed that what they did to me, a spell on me, is like have people kind of like half like me or in my face like me, but behind my back ruin my whole existence and my future. These are harmful things, but people think because I don't know, because of something, they feel like if they hear me on here, like, well, I had a decent childhood, I'm not really complaining. Like, I'm not looking at my childhood like, oh, I wish I could go back and do it over again. It's like nostalgic when I look at my childhood. Even though I know I was treated wrong sometimes, I'm not crying about my parents were so, I just can't. Oh my God, it makes me drink. I don't, I'm not doing that. I don't know why. Because again, obviously some of these people knew more about shit that was going on behind the scenes to me that I didn't know, or one of my clones or something. I don't know. So yeah, so we got this here. All right. Something about some mail here, some information or messaging or something that could have came in. All right. And then we have again, you're my diamond girl. So we got mail here on D, on little D, pinata in reverse, and then we have space in reverse. So somebody could I don't know, this could be something like this. And then we also have shower clown phone book. Somebody could be throwing out insults. Okay. Somebody could be throwing out insults. These people know they wrong for what they're doing. They can't reincarnate me or something like this. They just gonna have to pay or turn over everything. It's almost like I'm gonna confiscate these things or something if they think they're gonna play with me. Okay. You're not gonna have them anymore. So somebody could be saying something like, oh man, I wish I would have chose that, even though I never talked to that boy. I think what happened. Mm, yeah, I got that spanking for that boy because I was not supposed to go to his birthday party, and we rode the bus and try to sneak there and go to the birthday party and then hurry up and get on the bus and get back home. But it was too late, and his mom had to take us home after the birthday party. After my mom told me I should not go, or maybe I could not go, and I went anyway. And then it just didn't work out like I thought it was gonna work out. And then I think I was gonna get a spanking or whatever. And the mom had to drop us off at home, and um what was I gonna say? And then whatever happened, and we still seeing each other. The program was over. I went back. I ended up coming back to Illinois to go to school or whatever or something. So this must have been one of the summer breaks that I spent down there. And I called the boy like 3 years. I found the phone number in like a book or something that I had, and I ended up calling the boy, and I talked to him briefly and his brother. And he was like, "Oh, I remember you," or whatever. I talked to him probably like for maybe like a week or a day or just one time. It was something strange like that. You know what song was out at that time? "Knocking the Boots" was a big song on the radio. Okay. But I remember that because the boy kind of looked like him. I don't know. It was like the two light skinned boys, the dark skinned boy. That's kind of like how their family dynamic was. I think two of them was light skinned and two was dark skinned. Okay. So that song was out when I ended up calling. And I'm like, oh, well, it was nice talking to you or whatever. And I didn't talk to them again. And probably like 10, 15 years ago, I think I was scrolling on Facebook and I ran into the boys thing. And then again, you know, I think he didn't even necessarily say nothing to me with the friend request or however we ran up. But the same thing, the brother was always the one that was excited, okay, when I would call or I seen them. And so the brother was like, "Oh my goodness," and they was like joking around, like, "Oh my goodness, you look like a little Sanaa Lathan or whatever like this." I was a little thinner back then, right there at that time, but and then that's it. But you see what I'm saying? It was just like that's it. Facebook, whatever. We didn't have no conversation. I think he had a girlfriend. The boy that I talked to, he had a girlfriend at the time, and that was just it. You know what I'm saying? And I went on with my life. But I never thought about like how some of these things that happened back then could have been ties. And I wonder if somebody was doing something to this programming or software where they were using my software to entertain these people as if they were me, making promises, giving things away to people, and things like this, like being doing something illegal, laundering things or something. Um, if this was my soul tribe, or the way that I collected a soul tribe as a Christos energy or something like this, or as whatever I would be, that somebody would think why these people are connected to me still. I really fully don't know the truth all the way, but maybe somebody does. And maybe people think that I know the truth and I don't know the full truth, right? So we could be already past that point where I was supposed to get an envelope to know the truth about the circumstances and I didn't get it. So somebody else could have got this mail here, okay? Or somebody changed in the family room. No, when that message came, it came for that girl. And this kind of girl, she kind of remind me of Jacayla Tarot for some reason. And this other girl got this paperwork to not be with NASA and not be with something. But somebody could be trying to cover. This could be like some kind of cover up or something like this. Okay. So I'm just wondering, now somebody's salty. They chose something, they ran after something else, and now they're realizing that something was not worth the wait. Like everybody was waiting to get rid of me or unplug me from some kind of program, or not be plugged in. So a certain maybe I brought attention to something. Nobody never warned me. It just whatever. It don't matter. Whatever happened already. Um, but yeah, somebody don't want to get married to somebody. It was not worth the wait. They've realized somebody mixed something up in the family room. It's just something like this here. Okay. So I don't know if somebody's doing, like I told you, some type of time travel, going back to the past times. This could also be this. It's either an eye energy, like this futuristic eye mind. Like there's a group of people that's trying to separate me, or even put the collective of tarot readers in this motion to move somebody, rip somebody from somebody or a certain group. Okay. Whether you believe the rhetoric of what these people were doing to you or me or not, I just feel like the increase of somebody trying to rip something apart and almost having it almost apart, and it's just like something is not right. Something just not. It's just something's not right about something. Um. mm It's like these are things it's like trademarks or something that you're not or copyrights or something. It's like people think of their own lifestyle and just live their lifestyle or reincarnate themselves and just be themselves. You talking shit about this person, but everybody want to come back and get on my copyrighted time frame or something, or yours, whoever's this is. It's like everybody want to purchase my um. It's like if it's something was an autobiography, or it's my, I don't know, my path. Everybody wants that path. They think it's going to change something for them, but they're not the person. Stop somebody from being their own self on this planet. They think that now they got to turn to be me or you. But these are people that act like you don't even exist or you don't matter or something. It's the strangest thing I've ever heard of. It really is. It's very offensive. It's just the strangest thing. And it's telling me, it's showing me more than ever because, black people could say black magic, or white people just want to be like us. They can't dance and all this other stuff. But I'm just thinking, no, 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 no. You got to go. This is a battle about the light and the dark, or people that got it and people that don't. Because I'm starting to see a heavy. I did my own experiment with my mental to realize that no, this is not black people steal energy, and they energy harvest, and they culture vultures too. You understand? So nobody can't people get you can get in your feelings all you want to, but I like to. I'm about order, and I like to set the record straight. You can't be all of the things all the time, and this is letting me know that again, all brown skinned folks ain't our kin folks. All brown skinned folks ain't from here. They're not, and something very foreign and very strange is going on here. And somebody is allowing it to happen as if this is not war, or this is not some type of warfare, because you think war looked like civil war in your history book from the ninth grade in middle school. But yeah, um, like I said, somebody could be saying that somebody starts with a S is a retard, and then something about this road here. But I told you, there's been some third party here. There should be no such thing as no third party. If a man allowed for his family or something to set a third party on him because they thought it'd be best, or they don't want their person to feel some kind of way, or they babying somebody or something like this, we could see that that was fraudulent, and it actually was just for a leech or a parasite to be on somebody's relationship. And if these people are foreign or there's something they were going to retrieve or get a whole bunch of things from a union or something where they didn't cultivate anything. They were just slave masters or cyber slave masters. And this is the reason why they may be able to this is the reason why they're being able to okay, and this is the reason why they're being able to wreak havoc or have power. They could be calling this a woman's movement, meaning men, women, and children from other countries that have come here to America. We're not just talking about a woman with a yoni and some breasts. All right. So somebody is changing something here. Okay. Because again, I could be looking at the magic that was made with my situation here. But that was kind of like that was like a Huxtable, those boys or whatever. That was kind of like a Huxtable family, black family back there, and we was in the single mothers, range. Me and my brothers and sisters when I lived in Texas with my mom. So um, they were like middle class, where I'm living now, but it still was more of a not bougie, but still more of a something here. Okay. I told you also, there's a bunch of these people that are not going through any warfare. They're not being attacked. Only the strong survive. Only the strong are being attacked. Only the ones that have something that they're going to lose if they don't fight back are being attacked. So we don't get to be in spa treatment day all day long. You get what I'm saying? We don't get to just sit there and do this. We don't get to sit there and you know, be in some kind of calm, I got this energy all day long. All right. So somebody is doing something here. All right. We also got the Six of Wands energy here in reverse. And oh, what did I have also? I had now I'm seeing something is unseen. So I don't know if they're trying to cut off my channel or something like this, or something like that, or stop a message from coming through. Um, let me see. But I did have the, what do you call it? I did have, maybe somebody wants you to come back there, or somebody wants somebody to come back. They're not going to hurt you or something. This could be relating to anything here. We also have somebody is intentionally watching my videos and taking the information and going and collecting things. If this is somebody on my team that's going to make sure I get this, I guess there wouldn't be nothing happening to them. But if this is somebody doing this to build up their empire off of mine, okay. If this is Mommy Watson Tarot saying that I'm copying you, I'm not. You have been on my server, or you have one of my masculines under there under your jurisdiction, which you don't even have a jurisdiction because you're not supposed to be having a jurisdiction because of child abuse. But you're doing something here where you're sharing my intel or something. Somebody broke my intel into two so that you could use it. Okay? And this is and you're trying to egg me on to mention your name or talk about you something, but the king can do no wrong. Okay? People don't like me how I am. You don't have, it really don't matter, because none of this, all this is illegitimate. It's not legit. It's not legit. And I know what I'm saying is going to rub black people wrong again, but it's true. What I'm saying is true. And so I'm not going to take back anything. There's culture vultures in every culture. There's energy harvesters in every culture. Okay. It is. But I was seeing, the other thing that I seen was, what was I going to say? The other thing that I seen here was, oh, here it is. This energy here. 7 of coins. This chopped up, dismembered body. in the reverse, because we had somebody got dismembered earlier, and then we had dismembered body in the reverse here. Okay. And this is like a kid here. Earlier, it was a grown man in an office space that was being dismembered. But we have in here. So somebody could have snuck in somebody's window. They could have got they could have got embarrassed. They could have got dismembered. But I feel like this could be also something here where somebody could have tried to remove some evidence or something. Maybe as a child, somebody got attacked. This could be like a lovely bones energy here. This could also be this 1010 energy. That could have been that person. That could have been a version of me from Texas that if they did find something in that field, they're trying to make it like Mommy Watson is not Lacey Peterson that got drowned, or that drowned or didn't drown or went on the run or changed themselves and went through a transformation. They're trying to act like this, which could be also an Alberon breed, okay? Possibly, okay? Or they were connected to them. And again, somebody could be trying to erase something out of a file that these people did so that this person can get this so they can get this bond or a relationship, or change who got a bond or a relationship with a person. Okay. Because somebody could say, well, if you knew you were under scrutiny, or if you knew, because I'm not going to entertain anybody trying to put me in a competition for my destiny. That's just ridiculous. That would meet me playing with you, and I don't play with people about myself. So I don't know. Somebody could have went back to this file to try to delete the fact that these girls could have did something to a person here out of jealousy, okay, and greed, okay. So somebody could be going back and doing something, but at the end of the day, I know my hands are clean, okay. My hands are clean. I haven't hurt anybody except if I've been in a fight with somebody, okay. So, or spanked a child or something, my own children. Um, that's it. So somebody could have went and tried to delete this scene here, so this girl can get this relationship or get some kind of situation or something like this here. All right. But again, there's something going on with this Six of Swords. Somebody could be about to be going to jail, or somebody trying to put a person in jail. Or like I told you, these could be other entities that was going up. These are other entities that were growing up around, I don't know, somebody here. Yeah, we got high Middle Ages and greed. These could be families here where these families are stalking me, or watching me inappropriately or something like this. Or again, somebody could have got somebody's address again when something was ordered. The tower. Somebody could be about to get a tower here. Okay. Somebody could have did something like gave away somebody's address, or like if you order something online or something, somebody seen something here. It's about to bring a tower. It's about to bring a tower. All right. Death over dishonor. Because again, let me tell you something. This would be like these people growing up, because I just seen 1-2 step. Somebody was taking somebody in and out of the loop. Meaning, if you met these people and your antennas, you know how like on some movie, an alien movie or something, somebody meets somebody from their tribe or something, and then they might say, and some antennas or something start tweedling around on their head, like, oh, it's one of us. Somebody's trying to act like they had these moments with me, and they didn't. I've never been able to link up with somebody and say, oh, this is somebody like me. I've been able to make friends here and there, but I've never met somebody and be like, oh, this person is like me. And that's within the past couple years. Okay. And because unless in the last couple years with a telepathic communication or something like this. Okay. That's it. In the past 7 years or something. So I've never had that moment. But I think that people had this around me. If I think back, this is how that's how the secret societies or secret alliances are created. They're trying to hide these. They could be trying to say that I died multiple times. They're trying to hide the part of these people's death because they're unclean, or these people don't want to do something. It's something like this. And again, whatever they're doing, I'm supposed to be at the head of the conversation. I'm not in the conversation at all. It's like after the conversation is sucked out and recycles and everything, I get little fractured pieces. They're trying to act like we were a collective. It's not true. It's just not true. These people have been doing something. Nine of Swords. You're not stressed, or somebody's not stressed about something. I also got, oh, I used to move a little slower. So somebody could be trying to pull the plug on me, or I don't know, kill somebody. This could be a Spencer or a spinster energy. Um, but something is not going to work this time here. Yeah. Somebody is trying to say that we got the world. Hold on. I was supposed to get my glasses. Okay. Now, all in all, this could be somebody that cares about you a lot and they feel like they want to trap you. They don't want to let you go or something like this, or they don't want to let me go. Um, Hold on. I need glasses. Uh, Goose, what are you doing? Why are you looking at me like that, Bree? Um, what are you doing? And why is your phone going off and you're not picking it up? And where did my glasses go, man? You pick it up. No. Okay. Pick up my phone. Turn it off. That's what I'm doing. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hop up. Good night, Mama. Good night, Mama. Good night, Mama. Good night. Love you. Okay. Okay. I don't know this person. I don't know Mommy Watson. Only way I know her, I watch her channel a lot. I put my energy into watching her channel and I seen it grow. I'm not saying it ain't her work. I'm just saying I know who's writing. So somebody could be trying to bind themselves to me to say that when something was created, when they created something, I was not a part of it. But when I created something, they was a part of it. And this could also be some kind of formula they're using with views. They mad because I told them that their views ain't gonna matter for me. They mad because I told them that their views was not gonna matter for me. Because it ain't about no views. I'm not no fucking clown. And this ain't no competition. And uh you're gonna try to press the issue anyway. So you want me to go over to your channel and you want me to watch your TV station. I really should get paid for just sitting there watching people shit. To be honest with you. You know, you want me to go, you said that in your video a minute ago. So you want me to go over there and check your channel. But I know all the dirty things you've been doing. Acting fake nice. And still taking things from me every time with these same people that have been taking stuff from me behind the scenes all this time. So it says D or day world, but out his dark side, him. So I don't know who day or D. Somebody name could be Deanna, D, Devin. I don't know. Somebody names could be something. Something D. Somebody got like Andy. Mm. Something in their name. Okay. Um, something like this. Uh, Even my wire earrings that I created within the past 3 years, a design that a lot of people was not making, those oversized copper earrings that I made. You get what I'm saying? Certain things that I made over time, they're trying to claim some kind of rights to it. Because these people don't create anything. They don't. Just taking something from somebody else here. They could be taking something from the Empress, trying to make the Empress look crazy, or trying to make the Empress or the World card or somebody look some kind of way. There could be something with boogers in somebody's nose or digging in your nose. Somebody could be doing something with images. Um, or something like this. Plus, I was at the store yesterday, and I was going in the store or whatever, and I seen this person. He had a nice white Cadillac truck or something. I heard going in the store, and I'm like, you look familiar. I hate when that happen, because usually it's hard for me to sleep that night. I be on guard, but I think they could have sent somebody in my area to slither around, so this person could go do something wonderful and try to act like sex on fire. Okay, and try I don't know, and try to act like something happened that didn't happen, or they trying to act like something. Mm-hmm. This could even be with another person in the family, I don't, or in this community. Some kind of connection or meeting, or I don't know. Mm, but this person that I seen, they name start with a D, but it don't look like him. It don't look like him, but it did look like him. Let me go back to high school when I had a little crush on this dude. Tall, really dark skin, pretty brown skin, chocolate skin color. And it wasn't a crush. It just like, I don't know, it was his demeanor. And when he come around, just be like, and he was really tall and stuff like this. He wasn't heavy set, but he was like a bigger guy or whatever, like big and tall. He would have to go to the big and tall store to get clothes probably. Okay. Um, and I just be like, dang, he cute or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This it's not you don't even like, not like I'm slobbering over the person or nothing, but it's just like, if y'all was gonna hang out somewhere where this person was, you want to make sure your hair is cute or something. If your hair and shit ain't cute, you don't even want to go. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of nigga when you see somebody like this or whatever. You ain't trying to talk to him. You could already be in a situation, but if this person is there, I can't even go there if I'm about to be looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bitch, I ain't got nothing to wear for real to go with that. Hmm. So, okay, but that was just kind of strange because I was walking in the store and that person was there. I'm like, what? But I was thinking like, okay, I don't look like the person, but that how he would be dressed? Is that how this person would be acting? Is that how everything like this in this day and age? You know what I'm saying? But this is D, little D, so I don't know. These could be, these people could have had children, things like this. Okay. So we got day. All right. And then again, yeah, somebody could be. I was also wondering if these people are shopping for, like, if these girls are shopping for, like, if these guys are shopping for versions of someone, like they're looking, it's like people looking through, like I'm getting like Clubhouse, like how they have those people on there or something. They said that people was like putting people's like numbers on, I don't know, something like this, but like flipping through a catalog. Because somebody's trying to act like I know how everything is set up just because I've been able to detect a couple of things. I'm telling you, but it's very important that I'm not caught up and they're trying to move forward. Something is very messed up now. It's something very, very messed up. And they don't want to admit it. It's like almost suicidal. when you said it's over. Okay. Um, let's see. Mm, all right. Also, something about shifting like energy, like somebody else. Okay. Imagine somebody else got brain damage because they got shot in the face, they got kicked in the face, they got hurt in the head or something, and somebody put them through reconstructive surgery or something. They're trying to give them like your ace of cups, and then they try to like make it like somebody else is dumb or something. We got star D, right? A big D. So mm it's could also be somebody that's on YouTube, like they have a lot of followers on their channel or something like this. Travel energy. But Mr. Green, whoever this could even be somebody's teammate, somebody they work with, somebody that they date. This person, mm, maybe this person went through a transformation. We got Candy, or Andy, okay, California, ND, California, ND, California. Somebody's name could be like Cali or mm, Calvin, Kalani. I don't know. Somebody's name could be something like this. ND. Maybe this is who came in somebody's window. Okay. Somebody, they could be blaming another person, like a Miss Peacock. Somebody could be lying on Miss Peacock for this person who, well, let's see what it could say. Okay. Yeah, the truth. So again, somebody could have lied on Miss Peacock, but the truth could be that Professor Plum is in reverse, came in somebody's window. Uh, okay. Lover, murder, greed. Spinster, Spencer, suicide, high middle ages. Um, let's see. Yeah, I feel like a person wants somebody just wants somebody to go through a transformation to make them happy. And somebody could be doing this all the time to show this person that they love them. But bitch, you can't love me if you don't want me how I am. I mean, cleaned up a little bit, yeah. On a proper schedule or something. I can understand something like that. I can understand why somebody would be, but you don't have no right to be looking at me at any. If I say I don't want to be in the competition, leave me alone. You don't got the right to put no fucking cameras in my house and put me in the competition anyways, bitch. I ain't even trying. You see what I'm saying? People are something like this. If I told you I don't want people, I'm not a part of your clan, don't send people around my house without my consent, or while I'm not conscious, or the queen's quarters, you don't come in the queen's quarters. I don't care how you come sneaking around me. I hope it do stink. Okay? And that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we got the Eight of Pentacles here. Like, who was these people to think that they could just have access to who they want to when they want to? That don't make no sense to me. Yeah, we got somebody can't be left out in the cold. So whatever this is. Uh-huh. Eight of Coins. Somebody's supposed to be protected. It's supposed to be like Fort Knox. I'm supposed to be protected. And again, we got a royal here, the big person, and this person could be like a gold and blue person. These could be people. It's in reverse though. So they could have stripped me and this person or this child or this other person from some kind of rights or something to kick out. But they could have stripped. This could be this. I'm just here. I keep on hearing. I just want to see you stripped right now. Somebody wants somebody stripped out of something. But a lot of these people are hiding things of the past. And a lot of these masculines are the ones that was like singing and dancing and serenading me at one point in time. But I knew that something was going to be at the end. The snake bite was going to be at the end. It just, I just knew it. Like I told you, these people make no sense. You make no sense at all. I just can't stand these people. And some of these people, this is their inside thinking or thoughts. They could have went to all these Ivy League colleges and stuff like this, but they may not really, or medical school, but they're really not that smart. Some of these people could have been using my intelligence or yours, and you lived through your life like you wasn't that smart. You could have struggled in school because your all your parts were being shared with everybody else. And the one time when you want to be say, oh, let me get all my energy back so I can do something for myself, it's a problem. Mm-mm. Yeah, nobody want to offer it. Nobody want to pay something forward. It's just not supposed to work like that. Yeah, they're gonna have to pay it back. The angry mob is not coming after someone, or this could be somebody talking about tarot cards, or get away from those cards, but it's really the fact of what is exposing. Yeah, Nine of Swords that somebody is so worried about or so upset about. So we got somebody's grandma in reverse and a little baby or something. This could be an older lady. They don't have to look old. They can look young, but there is an old soul in there. Like the skeleton key energy. But again, these people did something wrong by going. They may not be looking at somebody as a southern person, but these people could be going around. How she said, you don't go messing around in them type of addicts like that. Somebody did something like this. They don't want to admit that it's mine or it's yours or something, because maybe you didn't grow up in the South the whole time, but you could be more tied to Southern roots than somebody that did grow up in the South. So you see, somebody went in somebody's mind and start moving stuff around. And so I'm hearing, oh, hold on just a little bit more. This is not permanent. Whatever this is with my hand, it's not permanent. And that I have to hold this tension, or because my something is getting tight in my body. Almost like somebody want me to have like this could be this finesse the energy. Anybody, 'cause I was just looking at my daughter when I the one of the brown skinned twin, when she came to meet me, we get them keys. And I looked at her, I said, you look just like Nessa. You look just like Nessa. These were the most popular, these were the beauties or the town beauties of the family when I was young. My cousin Maurice that looked like Prince. My auntie Nessa that looked like somewhat like a model or something like this. She was like the tall, slender, you know, she was like the town beauty kind of energy, I thought. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting it wrong, but I'm also hearing that some of those things were produced. They knew something bad was going to happen. They could have threw me to the fire. Now I'm up here still like, what the heck just happened to me throughout my life? Um, but if two people were going to have a child back then, and remember how I'm telling you, oh, I was hearing like somebody is a splice from this person and that person growing up now, like they took those eggs and they hid them to come back this time. So I don't know what this is. I don't know. There could be some kind of backfire. Almost like somebody wants you to look at yourself now, but these type of women or these type of mothers, they're just gonna, if they were trying to reincarnate you, they're just gonna reincarnate, you know, they're just gonna they're gonna just not let you reincarnate through these children. So they can use them. It's like a net. It's like a, I don't know how to explain it to you what I'm seeing. Hmm. Yeah, we trust. We trust in reverse. Somebody bit the apple. Also, somebody with no teeth could be in reverse, and somebody that bit the apple. These people could be in charge of like secret files and stuff like this. We true, whoever these people is with these gnome hat. Somebody could be like a gnome group or a gnome race. These could also be things that might, somebody could be trying to hide this about their child or something because they know they can't get in certain doors. I'm not trying to be mean, but that's just what I'm hearing. I didn't say it. I'm just somebody saying they can't get in. So some of these people could be even sacrificing these children, trying to recreate other children, or they trying to see who is the person. Oh my goodness, it's just a gamble. They sacrifice or send these children away until they get it right. Whoever's the emperor next or something, that's who they think they're gonna latch on to. It's like a job for some of these people I'm getting. All right. And again, I'm hearing Six of Swords energy. I think this is also like calmer waters. Move slow. Somebody might have to move fast, or people saying that you slow but you not, or that you was moving slow but you done already skirted past these people in some type of way. I don't know. Jeez. And again, if these swords were fiery towards someone, they're not towards this person anymore. Because maybe people were saying, you know, it must be something wrong with you. But whatever this is the impossible. Somebody could also be in the background like, oh, I made Jesus walk or something like this. But this is the person that took away. Somebody knew that somebody had taken away, or they did take away, or they were protecting the person that took away somebody's ability to, oh, confirmation, somebody's ability to move forward or do something. And I mean, in one case, I mean, I think everybody is saying something about like, well, you know, this person, somebody wants you to not have nothing, but I think that somebody is trying to stop everything so somebody can be with them. Look at how this man holding on to this girl. But this could be a really older man. Somebody could be like, oh, you online talking about, you know, girl, this ain't it. They ain't like you coming home at night. Your man like, bitch, you was online talking about you like older men, huh? You know, this is somebody that's like listening carefully to what you saying. And they know that I mean that I like having conversations with older people that got, you know about history and stuff, or can teach me something. And somebody's like, oh, you like older men? Okay, I'm gonna leave you in a situation where only older men is attracted to you, or something like this creepy older men, or warlocks, old warlocks and stuff. They're gonna just do whatever they want to do with your body, or something like that. Like somebody is trying to be like a, trying to be weird. Somebody's trying to be very weird. There could be even a young boy that think that you discriminate against young men. All right. I don't know. And I don't know who is this young boy, because now I'm seeing somebody. I'm like, what? Hold on, Brody Broderick, this is like Matthew Broderick or whatever his name is, Brody Rick. Let's see who this could look like a Brad Pitt kind of looking, like nice jawline. You know, I like me a nice strong square jawline like this. Um, Jesus. And again, this, because I don't know if somebody's trying to say that I'm a zombie or you a zombie. Remember what we did to that person or something like this. But it wasn't me. It wasn't you. It wasn't me. Said you set me on the sofa. This I don't know. Because it want to come. It's like somebody got a death certificate on somebody, but it's the wrong person. Somebody could be glad, or if this person touched this unclean person, say somebody saying that I was dead and I'm a zombie, but they sending this other person, they made the zombie look real good. They got it sculpted up, got it a tummy tuck, got it looking real good. The person like, I don't want that bummy looking bitch, whatever. She just be, Shalana be playing. And then they go over here. But this is the person this is the zombie over here. The one that looks so fresh and so clean. Don't you wish you something? Just so fresh and so fresh and so clean, clean. Okay. And somebody can change something in the family room. And somebody could have got sick over there. Then they try to come over here to get close to get the energy. Okay, like this. Three of Cups. Now they don't want to participate with these people with these cups no more, with these LGBTQ in them cups. Because I told y'all about these men that was going around or whatever like this with these cups. Thinking that it's worth for a woman to have multiple partners and all this other stuff First of all, you got to just be a regular woman that can get these entities attached to you and ruin you from the inside out. And if your energy is too bright on the inside, then they can't do that. So all that rhetoric, they change it. They knew who. I'm gonna tell you one thing. They knew who was some women. It might even be three women. Might be one woman. It might just be me. They knew that a woman was about to get initiated for a position that men would be initiated for. And somebody tried to go look at my body count, yours, or somebody else's, and thought they was gonna shame you on it. And some of these niggas could have got shamed on it. And they could be calling you whatever they want, but as long as this shit is pure, honey, and it's healing motherfuckers and niggas can act like they can fly after Red Bull give you some wings, then what is you talking about? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Then you over here looking stupid because now you can talk shit about that box, and then ain't nothing working out for you that well no more because you thought you was gonna continue to savor the box and then and then slander it. Mm-mm. Yeah. So somebody don't want to deal with these LGBTQ because I was saying everybody be saying that and they be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna mess with a lesbian or whatever. She ain't but all them women that mark this person or women fall for men and women alike very hard. If you like somebody, you just like somebody. You just go right all in sometimes. And I think that some men don't think about, that. How many women been sipping around or something like this. It still can leave energy. Okay. So somebody don't want to celebrate with some people here. They might even be feeling like, I don't know. This is like a Buddha energy. Budapest. They could want to leave a place or something like this. Page of Cups energy. Because they can't birth nothing. But if they run away, they're not going to be able to birth nothing. I feel like somebody invested. Okay. Somebody invested something with a person and then want to hightail it out of there. Hightail it out of there. But somebody belonged to somebody already, baby. I don't know if somebody gonna have to be brought back from the dead, from the dead. Because even look, whoever this is right here, see how these roots is growing away from this person? The roots is there's a maze or confusion here. The thumbprint is something on this thing, but the roots is growing away from the tree. And then look, this person is just melting or schmelting. And then we have these rainbow cups around the person. I don't know. Somebody might feel like, I don't know, a lush. Maybe somebody drink a lot. I don't know. Then this cup got red in it. This got splashing red jumping out of there. Look at those little worms or something jumping out of there. And then you got this cup right here with this foam or whatever this is dripping out. Okay. Look like some peanuts. So somebody might be on camera with somebody, caught on camera. Caught on camera with this person here. Or this could be like some kind of cream or some kind of golden cream. I don't know what this is. Okay. It's not the same thing as what's coming out of him. This is different. And look, it's a little bit of this right there. So I don't know. Maybe this person don't want that cup with a worm on it or something. Or I don't know what this is here. The Tower. Because whatever it is, it's like some active. This could be splashing blood. Girl, let's get out of here. Okay. What is this? I mean, we keep on getting this. It could be a question here about this dismemberment here. It's like somebody's going back looking for the evidence. Like, no, no. It was here. This dismemberment of this person was here. It could be like, look, 5 of Wands. This happened. These guys were included in something like this, but this could be a time when somebody got moved out the way before they got dismembered. But I think that this is like somebody getting rid of a file or something, an injustice, with justice in reverse right there. I know somebody don't want a group of people to get in trouble for something. It's like these people could have had money, but somebody could smell money. Somebody that was around somebody. You were connected to this family. Maybe as something lowly. Look, it says, I'm trash in reverse. I don't know. I don't know if this is recovery. Let's see. Let's see. Recovery. I don't like the fact that it's like people been living my life for me through, the fearless. I don't know. For them without me having control over my own body or my body parts. Playing the game. Song and fancy. Songs and fancy. Let's see. Guardian energy. There could be a protector here on Earth. Let's see. Disrespectful. Let's see. The professional. Somebody is looking at something they're trying to pinpoint something. Jeez. Because somebody's like, okay, this is where it goes down. This is where we fall. Like something like this. But I don't like how somebody is trying to pin you or me or whoever this person is to something. Lazy, padlock. And then it says weekend fun and morals. Like, I feel like somebody's like, no, somebody's always been kind of lazy, a little bit. Like, they like to go out on the weekends, morals, or this is what somebody else is doing right now. Musician, they was with a musician even then. Maybe somebody was with a the heartless person, the romantic. Somebody could be heartless. This could be the romantic. I don't know, somebody that came in through somebody's... Don't throw something in my window. Yeah, the dirty. Somebody's doing somebody dirty or being brutal about a person online or something like this. And then also we got this sleazy person here. Somebody's sleazy, but they're being brutal about something here. And again, we got right here, somebody's dirty because the person is not getting signals. Somebody's lying, saying that this is like a dirty game. Somebody turned off somebody's Wi-Fi a long time ago. Look, there could have been a brutal attack, or somebody is really fucking brutal. Like somebody's a piece of shit, a heartless person. Yeah, forgetful. This could even making somebody forgetful about something, missing appointments, missing things. The dangerous, okay? And then we have the dangerous holidays. So we had something like this last year. Last year we had something about like somebody getting hurt around their family on the holidays, or the year before that. They don't, I said, these people don't understand that, there's some kind of sarcasm. Somebody was just being sarcastic. We got this butterfly or butterfly energy, dream energy in the forest. Okay, I don't know. We just gonna leave that alone. There's just too much coming out here right here at this time. The heartless person. Somebody could have let, I'm gonna just shut up. God, let me... Awkward person in a bottle. Somebody is keeping their love locked down. Saving all their love for somebody. Or again, somebody, what I just got, 1, 2 step. Okay, because my goodies, because they stay in a jar. Bottled up. Somebody could have their emotions bottled up. This could be like I told you, this 808 and heartbreak. Somebody got, yeah, disguise. Also, people is becoming like lovers of themselves. They're creating boy or girl version of themselves to go into their riches with instead of sharing it with the world card energy like they're supposed to. They're changing something. Yeah, we got the guru energy is in the upright. Then we got movies, popcorn in the upright. Somebody could be trying to show who you could trust in this season here. Again, this could be a misfit type of season here where only these people are trying to. I'm like circus energy as well, wig energy, quest. Mm-hmm. And then it says us tard. So somebody could have been saying that you was retarded, but it looked like it's them. See how his eyes is looking over this thing? They was the retarded ones doing whatever this is to me or you or whatever this is. And again, whoever this is, this games or game energy, these still ain't, they're still not me or something. Somebody's still lying. Like, I don't know why they're doing that. They're still lying. Like, nobody has done something. Like, I don't know how to explain it. And I don't think I have to or I should be. Even though we do have defend. Whoever this popcorn energy. And then we have the wig here. Page of Cups. Page of Cups in reverse. Can't birth nothing. We got the wig energy. Cranky energy in reverse. Yeah, worms. Worms. Jacob, you worms and wigs. Somebody could have hurt their hand doing something, being greedy, trying to end somebody or something like this. Macaroni noodle. Vicious. Somebody could have been greedy and did a vicious attack on somebody. All right. Trust your instincts. Okay. It says the proud. Somebody could be calling you proud because you're refusing to share your cup. But again, like I said, if you're not getting what you're supposed to be. I heard on the, no, yesterday, something came past my feet. I'm sorry, my prices is my prices. And if you can't afford it, whatever. And I feel like when you're dealing with source, the price could be respect. The price could be telling the truth about a situation or setting something straight in the wake of somebody that's being attacked by a bunch of lies. Somebody is, they won't do it because it's, yeah, a disguise here. Somebody's wearing a disguise here. Somebody's wearing a disguise. This could be how they got in somebody's house or in somebody's window. Again, the dirty, whoever this is that did somebody dirty by clipping a signal between somebody and somebody else. Website. And then they put this, so they clipped somebody off of something and then they started a website. So somebody can have a website, like a personal website for their company. This is how you trace something. This is somebody that could be saying that you greedy in the background, but they collected all the treats and put it in their bag. A greedy person with a website that been vicious towards somebody. They're hiding the fact. They put a rapper in the reverse and they're hiding the fact that they were talking shit about somebody. Somebody wants to look professional. And this person ended the signal between you and a rapper or me and a rapper or something like this. And then they put up this website because somebody don't want, what's that song? Oprah bank account? Somebody don't want, this could even be say that there's somebody like an energy like that that did something wrong to me or you, or this is somebody's actual den mother, or this is their actual who they share DNA with, or something like this. Mm, somebody did you wrong. They thought that they was gonna just jump in the body of somebody else with their DNA and then go forward with something in that manner. And it's like, no, you're not. Yeah, we got pungent. Yeah, a race and a joke. Something's a joke. I joke about race. Somebody jokes about race. Somebody jokes about race. Hold on. Maybe somebody said racial slurs or something and they don't want it to get out. Where's that noise? Back there. Somebody jokes about race. I don't know who doesn't. Yeah, this person was being greedy and now they're about to get caught. We also got California. Professor. Mad Max. What is this? California in the upright with cameras. Somebody could be saying it's legal to do this, but are you in California though? Okay. That's like somebody saying, oh, it's legal to do this in California, but are you? You see what I'm saying? Communal living here, and then trees. Trees in reverse. There's some family trees that are in reverse. Now, what do we get with that adobe building and then those rocks? There's some family trees that's in reverse. There's no reconciling with these family trees. Okay? We got authority figures is making it known that some of these relationships or something like this are over. Passion is in reverse. Somebody was vicious towards somebody. They didn't help somebody. This is like somebody like, oh, I'm using my platform to help this person, but you know you watch their channel or you know you connected to them telepathically and you never shouted out their channel. You know that this person watch your channel and you know because this person light grows things. See? But the reason why you took that intellectual property and is because you knew I would only gravitate towards your channel and watch it because my information is there. It's like me like, okay, Sheila, go pick up them, go put up those files about that one day. So when I say something, that's why they bring these girls videos in like from 4 years ago. If I talk about something today, I said it 4 or 5 years ago. 2. But I'm saying something to like it again, like enhancing it for today. And then they will put somebody else's video up from 4 years ago. Well, put their video up about it today because they also do that too. When I put up a video or I did something and then the girls is on the same frequency with me and we're talking about the damn near the same thing. So why did you go get the video from 4 years ago? Because I did a video from 4 years ago, but I'm not in the million views club. So it's not going to do that. It's not going to do, my stuff is not going to come up from 3 years ago from when I said the same thing. Plus my style ain't the same. My style ain't the same. Somebody blocked my journey here of a mountainous energy. This is the person that everybody is supposed to be gravitated. When God say go to those mountains, these could be us at this time. I'm not supposed to go searching for the ancestors. The ancestors find me. But what did these ancestors do this time? They could have found somebody and then they started stripping or taking from that person. or they found somebody as a mountainous energy and then they took you off the display and tried to manipulate the energy. 15, Poppy Bearer is in reverse here. This could be like me or somebody else that was on display, or they didn't want on display and Poppy Bearer. So I don't know if this is who is supposed to be in communal living, or these people are supposed to be living together. All right. This could be this person's child. Okay. You could have a child with Poppy Bearer. I could have a child with Poppy Bearer, or this could be the child of Poppy Bearer, or somebody said it was. This could be somebody that came and complained about what they were doing, showing showing their child, or somebody that they felt like they were responsible for on the other side. They could have went and argued with these companies or a school or a district or something like this about what these people are doing, and they did something to this person. Always be your baby. Now again, some of these people could have changed. Some of these people could have went through a change here. Okay. They did something to this person, to this Poppy Bearer. And I feel like whoever this is right here, Colonel Mustard, but this is like a hop energy, so that would be kind of hurtful. Also, somebody could have found somebody floating in the water or something here. Look at how this is. Or they claim this. Brandon. This could also be a vendetta. I was looking at something earlier with that Brandon person and one of these people from Hollywood that got this person out of there. I'm wondering what the fuck going on. Because when I looked at that man, I'm like, who is that? Why that person look familiar? We got dark skies here. A mature man. Why that person look familiar? Sudden wealth in reverse. 23 and me. I'm telling you, somebody is just. This is like somebody is older now. They could have got old already. This could be somebody that just like flick you out. But I told you, people like, no, I asked the Empress, and the Empress, it's a bunch of liars here or something like this about something. Somebody could be going to jail because another person is not supposed to be in poverty. Why is this person in poverty? Yeah, we got the grandfather clocks in reverse. And we got this, whoever this person is here, this person that was sick. They're trying to keep me alive. It's like they're creating me, or they're keeping me alive to keep somebody else alive. It's like you need one horse to keep another horse alive, and you keeping one horse in a dirty stable. You're not feeding them right. You're not doing nothing. You're not taking care of it properly. And then the horse that's about to die anyways. It's like, let it go already for some situation here. You kind of like, you see what I'm saying? It's a 99% chance, man. Everybody know this person about to, pass away. I don't know if somebody tried to commit suicide. I don't know what this is, but like this person is dying. Yeah, somebody cares about you like a father or something here. This could also be somebody realizing like what all these people did to their child. Heart-to-heart conversation. Like these other people could have orphaned somebody's child here for finances and career, for their finances and career. And we got engagement here, messed up engagements for this person. Said this person had bad health and they don't. They could have tried to stop. Angels are in the up right now. Sudden wealth. This could be somebody. I don't know if somebody said that somebody died and so they just didn't think about you the same way or something. Main female is in the upright, but they don't have the unexpected income not coming to that person. Somebody's hiding that they were not giving money to a main female. Well, somebody was at a distance, or somebody was in jail, or somebody was in reverse. They were mocking this person. So it could be like somebody got to see you. They wanted to see you down bad, They didn't want to see you doing no challenges, looking cute on, even if they wanted you to join the YouTube team, these could be people offended that I'm not really trying to get YouTube famous. I want to keep my fame for something real famous if I'm going to be famous, like royal famous or elite famous. You know what I'm saying? Or, oh, this person opened up this and she opened up different of these salons or whatever. And then look at what happened across the nation or whatever like this. This is the richest bitch in the world in the next 2 years. That's what I want my shit to look like coming out. But somebody is trying to do something other than that. Yeah, block messages or mail with these lilies. And whoever this is that's not the most high in somebody's eyes, because somebody screwed up here. Changing the narrative of somebody, changing somebody's mind here. Like where north is south and south is north. All right? This mature man know about these people blocking these messages. For real. And sending other wise people in to watch this person. Yeah, somebody they don't want to change the fact of their child or something. Okay, wars and battles. All right, let's stop because I feel like I'm going to release something that I don't want to release or something. We'll stop here. I don't know.